Let's go.
You are now watching 14A Sports on 15MOFE.com. Hey!
Oh, welcome back to the 14A Sports Radio Show.
Bong bong.
And now it's time for the Coles News Network.
Welcome home, Coles.
Coles, right back off of vacay. How you doing?
What's going on, everybody?
Not much. How'd the whole vacation go?
It was lovely. So much fun. It wasn't really a vacation. It was kind of just a
Decided not to come in.
A trip down south?
It was a trip down south, an overnight trip, and I had a blast. But I did miss you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah,
She don't remember that.
You sounded semi-coherent.
I
That's
was.
good.
Hey, I'm sorry, real quick. Bags, Kevin Heavy Bag Franny hit the hospital this week.
That's
Want to
right.
give our best wishes. He just tuned in right now on the chat room. I'm tuned in strictly for Coles. I don't know if that's a splat in the face, the spit slap,
I love
so.
you.
or if that's just Coles' high praise.
No,
I think it's both. He's slapping us while praising Coles.
I think we found your Googler.
I think he's just praising me. Love you. I saw him the other day.
Get well soon, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, get
definitely.
better, Bags.
Yeah, we can't be the only white people at this station.
Well, that's where we're at. All right, we got any news?
No, I'm just here to chat.
All right, what do you want to chat about?
Came back feisty.
Rihanna.
Ooh.
Okay, elaborate.
Remember last week I was saying how she was... it
No,
wasn't
I don't
last
remember
week.
last week
Damn.
because you weren't here.
Remember 2 weeks ago I was saying how she was spotted with J.R. Smith?
Right. Yep.
Well, on Twitter,
She didn't like that, huh?
a Knicks fan didn't like that. Like, a Knicks fan blames Rihanna for his poor playing in the playoffs, and on Twitter, said something about it, so she got back at it real quick. And Bad Gal Riri, since I don't curse on the radio anymore,
Ooh.
Why not?
because I don't want to.
You're above that.
I think she was inspired by Bong Bong, trying to be a better
Bong Bong.
human being.
She's like, F you and your whack-ass team. Nobody don't want that desert thirsty nigga. He effing up because his ass be hungover from clubbing up every night during the playoffs. So your issue ain't with rasshole me.
Are you paraphrasing?
I'm taking a look at the notes right now. That's
That was the tweet. Yeah.
that's an official copy and paste job from Twitter. But leave it to Knicks fans to blame everything and anything but the team on the court.
Well, why was she just out partying with him and then calling him a desert thirsty ass nigga?
Apparently, he don't lay the pipe as well as he thinks he does.
Why do you think she was doing that?
Wait. This was Rihanna that said this?
Yeah,
is
Rihanna said that about J.R.
Oh.
Smith. Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he really didn't lay the pipe.
Yeah. Maybe he just placed the pipe down, I mean, he didn't lay it.
Maybe he laid the pipe and threw her ass out.
That sucks. If you're a public figure out there, a celebrity or whatever, and you're not laying the pipe right, you're gonna get blasted on it nowadays.
Everybody's going to know about
Yeah.
the layness of the pipeness.
Yeah, I mean, at least with me and the rest of the guys at this table, it only goes around citywide. I can imagine being an NBA basketball player and
All the
having
guys
to be out
will
all
be
the.
talking in all the male locker rooms across the city.
I don't know if you guys have checked Facebook recently, but it says I'm in a relationship with a woman.
Oh, it's a beard. Sorry, Oates. This is by far the best ongoing joke we've had on this show. Wash being that. All right.
Oh,
I'm with
boy.
ya.
Is it dark in
No,
the closet?
don't. No.
Yeah. She's with Ellen.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm done with you guys. I'm going back on vacation.
Oh, by the way,
You only got one story.
remember you were saying about Ellen how you were so done with her and everything? Did that hold true?
No,
I think
weak.
it did. I think she just lowered it down.
She didn't get back to me. I'm not happy.
So
about
it's
it.
over?
It's never
Did
over
you move
with
on
me
to
and
Wendy
Ellen.
Williams?
No, it's never over with me and Ellen. I will give her all the chances I need. I will get there. You guys will see me. You Whatever.
Maybe you should
Next-
move on to Nancy
Next
Grace.
Wednesday,
On
we'll
to the
see.
next one. Ready? I don't want to talk about that anymore. Next one.
Okay. I'm uncomfortable with Ellen.
I don't get uncomfortable with Ellen.
She kind of does. You're right, Rich. I agree.
You know, back to Ellen real quick. I remember I was doing laundry at the laundromat the other day, and I was taking the Ellen boxers out of the dryer, and I kind of
You
got
hear that, guys?
I got a
He
weird.
was washing them.
That
probably
that
means
means I
he
wore
wears
them. I kind of got a dirty glance from another lady who was like, "What the hell are you doing with Ellen boxers?"
You're lying. Wait.
Did she
I
curse
have
at you
a-
in Spanish? That's the only kind of people I
Can
see
I
in
tell a
laundromat,
quick
but-
story? The
Jesus.
funniest story.
It is.
Absolutely.
I have a quick, funny laundromat story. So, a couple of years ago, I was dating somebody, and we're doing laundry at the laundromat. So now we're at the laundromat, and we're getting the clothes out of the dryer. And, you know, I'm pulling them out. I was like, wait a minute. These are not my pants. And I flipped out in the laundromat. I was like, these aren't my pants. Whatever. And I was about to walk out until this little Chinese lady came over, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I put those in there.
But wait a minute.
On purpose?
No.
Yeah, she wanted her pants dried.
So she just threw them in with yours without asking?
Was she pantless at this point?
But Coles, you gotta look
The
at
very same pants.
And
you
did you
were.
get a happy ending?
Coles, you gotta look at it this way. If that
What
guy,
are you trying to say? That they weren't the Chinese girl's pants and she was just
But
trying
what
to take
I'm
the
saying
place?
is, if that guy was cheating on you, it's very hard to believe that the girl would leave her pants there. You know, it's like, yeah, she might leave her underwear or bra there, but not the whole pants. I mean, what the hell's she going home in?
Unless Coles was walking in right at the moment. And the
Unless
girl-
she wore my pants home or something.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Shit. Now that's just crossing another line.
Whatever, who cares?
But luckily, the Chinese lady stepped in and saved the day, so that's good.
I have no idea what that story was about.
Me either.
A Chinese lady.
I don't know.
All right.
We don't need a recap.
Yeah.
It was bad enough the first time.
Welcome back, Cole. So happy to have you here. Anyway,
On to the next one.
a college student who was scared to tell his parents that he was failing English decided to fake his own kidnapping. He was 19-year-old, received an F in English and could not face disappointing his family, so he fled from home and texted his parents, pretending to be the make-believe abductors. The text said that their son has been kidnapped and warned them not to call the cops or he would be killed. The parents ended up calling the cops, and the FBI started an investigation.
This guy will be 28 and still in college.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Just saying.
Well, anyway, he ended up returning back home 8 days later when the weather
8 days?
The weather started to get cold and rainy.
Wow.
So I
You
guess
know
he
what?
wanted to go back
8
home.
days? That's pretty committed.
Yeah.
All right. You go 8 days with it.
Hawk
That's not
minutes.
bad.
Now, do we have a name on this guy?
And a location.
Aftab Aslam.
What?
See, that's why he failed English. Now, if it was like a Jimmy McNulty or something like that, I mean, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah.
But
I would feel like an Aftab Aslam isn't failing anything.
yeah, well, I don't know. I mean,
We got the Chinese covered. The
She's-
Spanish at laundromats have been insulted so far. Let's just go for it all.
Where's Sergio?
and Cole's dropped the N bomb too.
Twice.
Like no, more like 4 times.
Oh. Where was it? Do you know where this guy lived? The state? No.
Why
But
would he
actually,
be
that
prepared?
whole Oshkosh Moshkosh, that threw me
Yeah,
off.
see,
I wasn't expecting
Sounds like Minnesota. or
that guy
something.
might as well be taking Japanese with a name like
No,
that. You ain't passing English.
Isn't it Russian?
I would think
That's
Indian.
mock.
No, it's Indian.
Let me get.
I thought Indian.
Oh, I thought it was like Molotov cocktail.
Aftab Aslam.
Oh no, that is straight terrorist.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
Very
AFTAB.
nice.
AFTAB.
I was giving the accent on it. Aftab.
Off top.
What accent?
Oh.
But wait a minute.
A
Wait.
week off and we haven't missed a beat.
But wait a minute. Let's take a look at this last name here. Aslam. ASLAM.
Oh, that's like Islam with an A.
That's yeah.
That's why I said Aslam.
All right.
That guy's been recruited heavily by the Taliban this offseason.
All right, guys. To the next one. To the next. To the next.
On to the next one.
A prolonging gel disfigured a man's.
A what? Oh, prolonged sex?
a prolonging gel disfigured a man's penis and made him permanently unable to ejaculate.
Oh, that's tough.
You
Damn.
guys are going to hurt during this.
Blanks for life. That sucks.
He bought the stuff from a local sex shop, and he claims
You could relate, huh, Rose?
and he claims that he's used this plenty of times before wearing a condom, and all was good. But this time, he used the product and then put a condom on, and that was the end of the road for him.
Oof.
Wait,
What's
here's
a
the
prolonged
question.
gel?
What is it? Why is he using all these condoms?
Must be having a lot of sex.
Ditch the condoms.
That's true. There's a lot
That's very 1990-ish.
And then that might be the end of the road
Like
for
the
him
whole
again.
Magic
Oh,
Johnson
wait.
era.
HD would like to chime in on this. What do you got here?
I would not ditch the condoms. I would stick with
Yeah.
'Cause
You're
that might
No
end
glove,
up
no
being
love
the-
for HD.
All right.
Oh,
Listen up,
I was
guys.
I was gonna make a joke. I won't.
Well, no, do it.
Nah,
It's cyberspace.
I would have been insulting you and HT, and I didn't want to insult HT.
Oh. Just hit the mute button when he tells a joke.
We got a dump button around here somewhere.
I'm ready to continue my story.
Oh, okay.
He said he was having sexual intercourse with his fiance, which that's the part that throws me off.
Right.
They were interrupted for a moment when she had to go check on their daughter. Okay. While he waited in bed and began to have excruciating pain and pressure to his penis. When he removed the condom, his member swelled significantly.
Lucky gal.
All right. So he went to get emergency medical treatment, and now he suffers with permanent scarring and disfigurement of his penis, permanent loss of sensation, permanent nerve damage, permanent tissue damage, and he can't ejaculate anymore.
What the fuck? There's got to be a lawsuit somewhere,
That-
right?
Well, yeah.
That's like a 2-page article on WebMD right there.
Well, that's just like, don't try to take the easy way out. Don't try to cheat the game, guys.
We would never. So wait. So let's recap this guy's life real quick.
Oh,
over
man.
this again.
This show's kind of awkward.
No, it's good. It's good. It's just all right. So the guy's got a swelled up penis. That's +1. He can't ejaculate. -1.
That's more than
Or that's-
-1, no?
Yeah.
That might be a
I
plus
guess.
one. I don't know.
We can go with -2 there. That kind of significantly outweighs the other.
-18. Go ahead.
But then again, if he keeps wearing condoms, they're not going to know that he's ejaculating. So
Who gives a shit about them?
Yeah, right.
all right.
Since when do they count?
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Okay. On to the next one.
I hate this.
This is how.
You choose the story. You can choose any story you want.
Usually I'll send a couple feelers out there to Coles this week. I thought since she had 2 weeks off, she would have been a little better prepared.
No, because let me just explain something to you.
Oh.
I was not preparing last week because last week was my week off. So why
Right.
am I going to do work on my days off?
It wasn't necessarily the whole 2 weeks off. Maybe like an extra like day or 2 or 3.
This story has lost all sensation.
Good one.
Meh.
Coming up next after the break, Pat Devaney.
Oh, boy. And
You ready?
Dead air,
On
dead
to-
air, dead air.
On to the next one.
Yeah, that was. Oh,
We can
God.
quit this right now.
No,
I
keep
think
going.
You guys could pick which one out of my 3 next stories.
Oh no, we're going with all of them.
Keep going.
How about Hungry Hippo?
All right. Well, this guy, his name was Paul Templar, and he was guiding some tourists down a river on the border of Zimbabwe when he was swallowed by a hippo.
What?
Yeah, that's what you ask? I'll tell you. He was paddling upstream to help a couple whose kayak had flipped basically right on top of a hippo's back. As he reached out his hand to help them, the hungry hippo snatched him up.
Ooh.
He didn't realize what happened at first and explains it as if he just went blind and deaf.
He lived? Obviously.
Yeah,
Wow.
obviously.
How did he get eaten by a hippo and live?
Well, just
Have you ever seen?
Just listen a little bit longer.
All right.
Well, hold on. Before you continue
I'm
the
gonna
story,
need some gel.
have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Pet Detective 2, where he gets inside the hippo?
It
That was a
big one,
rhino.
though.
I know.
That was a rhino.
Oh, was
It
it?
was a rhino.
Yeah.
You're right, Rich. Yeah.
That was the baby hippo. My bad.
We got to get you one of those things. Rhino goes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
Cole,
intrigued.
He said, I seem to be trapped in something slimy. There was a terrible smell like rotten eggs and pressure against my chest. My arms were trapped,
happened
but
to
I
me.
managed to free one hand and felt around. My palm passed through.
Sounds like prom night.
Stop the tape.
Oh. So what happened?
He was then released and he was he realized he was underwater and trapped to his weight whatever. He eventually was freed and suffered only 40 puncture wounds. And his arm and legs were cut up and his arm was eventually amputated.
Golly.
Jeez. All that for a hippo.
Yep.
My
That's
God.
crazy. What would you rather, get your arm cut off or lose sensation in your penis?
Lose my arm.
That's
Wow.
easy. That's an easy one, right?
I'd rather
Yeah.
lose my arm.
Lose the
Yeah.
arm? I don't know. I don't want to be walking around like a freak with one arm, you know? And I don't no disrespect to people out there with one arm. Just saying.
The guys in Bayonne just
You know, a bunch of one-armed men at Watch's door ready to put his ass tonight.
No. Let's go to that quit smoking
The
story.
amputees.
You want to quit smoking?
I don't like this coalition that you got going on that side of the table. I don't like it.
the anti-Walsh coalition.
I don't like it.
Oh.
Okay, on to the next one.
I don't like it either.
You know what?
Do you want me to tell you this story?
Yeah, sure.
We'll just make Walsh jokes.
No.
Go ahead. All
Getting
right.
cold to the right side of the room.
Yeah.
there.
Miss Lopez wants to quit smoking, and I guess the patch just wasn't cutting it. The 31-year-old was desperate to kick the habit. She tried everything and nothing was working, so she came up with a brilliant plan to send herself to jail since smoking isn't allowed. I didn't know that smoking wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
Don't they usually trade things off for cigarettes?
Yeah,
Jail?
definitely.
They're contraband though.
But
They're
where do you
illegal.
smoke them?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll
Where
let
do
you
do
know upon
drugs?
my next visit.
Yeah.
Pat, how does that work in jail?
Why are you asking Pat?
Yeah.
Pat, you smoke cigarettes in jail?
What do they do? But you're not allowed to smoke them.
Where
in
where
jail?
do they smoke the cigarettes? In the cell? Wouldn't they be?
Hey, you blow into the
seen?
vent or something. They got the air conditioned vent.
Oh, yeah.
I know that much.
Oh, when they're on. Oh, so they smoke during lockdown. Obviously, all right.
Okay.
All right.
So,
makes sense.
she wanted to send herself to jail, whatever. So she sat herself outside the Sacramento County Jail and just waited. Deputy Matt Camboy just happened to walk into her path, and when he stepped to the left, she stepped to the left. When he stepped to the right, she stepped to the right. And he says that he stepped to the left again, and she suddenly slapped him.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
boy.
So he grabbed
Spit
her
in her hand.
and took her inside the jail and sat her on the bench. She slapped him again just to make sure that she was getting arrested. And hopefully she quit smoking. I don't know how long she was there for. Nobody knew. I researched everywhere, I swear, guys. And
Somebody was reading the Bong Bong biography.
That's it. The how-to. Jesus.
And that's that.
That's it.
Huh?
All right, that's it for the news. All right, Coles, thanks for coming on tonight. All-star performance as always.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, we're getting to a video right now. This one's from the Scandals called All Nighter. We're actually gonna get to two here. Do Man-Made Machine. That one's called Victim. And when we get back, Pat Devaney coming on live in studio. 14A Sports on 15 Minutes Fame Radio. We'll be right back.
Let's go!